So let me start with our Lana earrings. These are great cart starters. I'm sure you've heard us say this before because they're only $28 and they come in black, white, lavender, yellow, and we just came out with a red pair too. And these are inspired by Van Cleef and Arpels. He is the one who kind of designed this quatrefoil shape. It's iconic to him. It is symbolic of luck. It's of divine love. And other designers have taken inspiration from him to put that in their own designs too, like David Yurman, Michael Kors, Kate Spade. They all use this quatrefoil design that came from Van Cleef and Arpels. So the earrings are great. If you look online at these, I just did this one. They are over $1,000 for basically the same shape, the same kind of look. And what's funny about these is I don't really care, but if you walk out somewhere and you've got these on, people who know fine jewelry, they think it's the real thing. So fun. Another one is our Bev necklace. This is very much a Van Cleef inspired piece with the crystals. Now our Bev necklace sells for $76. So typically it's one that people get for half price. But these pave crystals with that classic, again, quatrefoil shape is a great piece to get at half price for $38. And again, that is Van Cleef. All right, what else do I have here? Oh, someone just told me too that these little stud earrings on their website, I didn't dig too deep, but over $4,000 for stud earrings that someone's probably going to wear in the pool. That's just crazy. Okay, let's talk about the Pantone color of the year. So the Pantone color of the year is smoky coral, dusty coral, something coral. No, peach fuzz. That's what it is. Peach fuzz. I was thinking coral. So, Park Lane does these amazing impression bracelets that have 40 hand set Austrian crystals in each bracelet. We have about 16 colors, and I guarantee we will have the Pantone color of the year. So look at this gorgeous coral one. That would be a perfect accent this summer. So I wanted to highlight our impression bracelet. Then we have the necklace I have on. This one right here, the bottom one, is called Tansy. And it's got all these kind of candy colored beads and then a little crystal in the middle. So this one is inspired by a designer called Sydney Evan, Sydney Evan. And she has one, I just looked it up, on her website, very similar, that retails for anywhere from $700 to over $1,200. This Tansy is another one. I can't remember the price of it, but half price is probably in that same $38 range. And isn't it fun to get a fun piece like this for summer that's only $38? I think so. Okay, these bracelets that I have, these are our embraceable bracelets, and they come in silver and they come in gold. Here's the silver one. And you could actually mix them. Anytime you put mixed metals together, that's going to make you look more youthful. So we do like to mix our silver and our gold. And the bracelet themselves have this gorgeous piping that is it's the Tubagus style Bulgari Italian. So when I was looking it up, I found Alberto Amati and a very much inspired bracelet like this for $2,500. Now these embraceable bracelets that we do, these are good cart starters too, because they're only $38 a piece. So love that. And I like to stack them. So sometimes I can't find my other gold one, but I really like 3 of them at a time. Just gives it that elegant, classy look. All right, let's talk about our Yurman inspired pieces. So David Yurman, I'm sure you're familiar with that name. He came out with a cable bracelet. He's probably known for that. And then Park Lane, very much inspired by him, came out with our own cable bracelet. And it has that simulated diamond in the center. And do you know that a lot of people right now aren't even using real diamonds? They're using simulated diamonds like, what's the one I'm thinking of? Marcasette diamonds. So just so you know, you don't always have to have the real thing. And most people won't even know if it's real or not. So the Yurmans, these are a great piece to grab for half price, the Sorel, because at half price, they're only $25. And again, just like the embraceables, I generally stack 2 or 3 at a time, maybe with some other gold bracelets, maybe on their own, but that's the Sorel. Lagos is another designer who created the look that we find in our Rika bracelet. Rika is stretchy. Ours is only 44, or for half price, you could get it for 22. This is a great one too to stack with your other bracelets, like the Sorel, like the Embraceable. And on the Lagos website, this retails for $895 in silver, and the gold one is even more. But at Park Lane, you can grab this for 44. Put a thumbs up in the comment if you like our prices so far. All right, let's talk about the Cartier Love Bangle. This is my best-selling bracelet, and that is our jewel. Where are you, jewel? Here it is. So the jewel is the oval bangle with crystals, and it comes in all the metals: gold, silver, rose gold, hematite, and even a multi-jeweled one. And if you look up the Cartier Love Bangle online, you will see that this one retails for $7,500 or more. Or look up the Cartier Love Bangle with 9 diamonds, because that's what we have on here is the crystals. So you could, you could get the real thing, or you could grab this for half price for $39. Which one do you think is the smarter decision? Well, if you can afford it, more power to you. But for me, the smarter decision is always going to be the $39 designer dupe of the Cartier. And then we have the Roberto coin. So look up Roberto coin, and he has one that is very much that we inspired to be like with our Royal bracelet. No, Chateau. Hold on. Royal is this one. And the Royal has the quatrefoil shapes, because again, he's inspired by Van Cleef. One side has crystals, the other side is polished. And this one comes in gold, silver, and rose gold. And this one online retails anywhere from $18,000 to $25,000. And what's so fun is, I don't know Robert Coin. I've never heard of him before I started looking this up. But people who do know fine designers, they recognize it. Like many, many people are like, "Oh, is that a Cartier?" Because they know it. So it's just kind of a fun bonus to your high fashion jewelry. And then we have the inspiration from Tiffany. So Tiffany, you'll see a lot of their wishbone X's and O's style. So our wishbone earrings is very much inspired by them. It comes in gold or silver. And I like these because it's just a good little alternative to your stud earring or to your hoop earring. So this is inspired by Tiffany. Another one is our Prosecco, and that is the double-breasted bangle with the crystal in the middle. That kind of that T shape is very much Tiffany. And this one comes in gold and silver. A lot of women get these as their bonus piece for $35. We have Christian Dior. Now, when I was in Paris with Park Lane in March, we went to the Dior Museum. If you go to Paris, you have to go to that museum. It was my favorite one. Like for years, I've said the d'Orsay is my favorite, not after seeing that Christian Dior. It is an experience it's mostly about the clothing. But gosh, it is just amazing. But Dior does jewelry too. And the ones that we have been inspired by is our Luxe necklace. I don't have his price in front of me, but you could look it up. So the Luxe necklace comes in gold and silver. This one is only $68, or you can get it for half price for $34. So the silver one, the gold one, and then our Dovey earrings. I have just started getting into these. These are so cute. So what you do with them is they're double pearls, and these are a good cart starter too, because they're only $30. And you could just wear, if you had an extra backing, you could just wear it as a tiny pearl, or do it as a second, a second hole up above. But what you want to do is you want to take the little pearl and put it in the front, and then use the big pearl as your clasp. Let's see if I can do this without looking. And it's just unique and different. It kind of stands out. Isn't that so cute? And then with our new collection, we came out with a gold one and I think a silver one in that same style. But I am loving this, and that is inspired by Christian Dior. And then finally, I want to end with some rings. So I'm going to show you 3 rings. The first one is inspired by Cartier, and that is our crest ring. And crest is that it's it's kind of like a nail that goes all the way around. See the nail head on the end? So this one is only, I think, 42, 44. I can't remember. So that one's inspired by Cartier. And then we have our Roberto Coin Flora ring, and that's the one I have on with those quatrefoil shaped crystals in the middle, 3 of them. This one, in my notes, sells on Robert Coin's website for 4,000. 4,000. And I believe ours is 68, I think. And then the last one, which is a great ring for summer, is our Waterfall. And this is an infinity band with turquoise all the way around. And all of these little crystals are individually set. You see how it goes all the way around? That makes it an infinity band. And this one's by Ashley Bergman. If you want to look her up, 4,500. And I got this one